Happy Friday, first graders. Mr. Christian here, back to read another fluffy story. And sadly, we're going to be reading one of the last fluffy stories for a while, but don't worry, we will read other fluffy stories in the future. Today's fluffy story, we're going to be reading Fluffy Learns to Swim. Of course, our amazing author of this book is Kate McMullan, and the illustrator is Mavis Smith. So, hopefully you have a comfortable place to sit. You have both ears open. And let's get started with Fluffy Learns to Swim. Guinea pigs don't swim. Wade's family drove to their lake house. Wade asked Maxwell to come along. The boys brought Fluffy too. We could swim in the lake all day, said Wade. Hot dog, said Maxwell. Can Fluffy go swimming too? He can't swim, said Wade. Right, thought Fluffy. Pigs don't swim. Everyone ran into the lake house to put on a swimsuit. Too bad you don't have a swimsuit, Fluffy, said Wade. I don't need one, thought Fluffy. Pigs don't swim. The boys carried Fluffy's cage down to the lake. Wade's mom was already there. So was his big sister Zoe and his little sister Charlotte. Zoe had some plastic rings. She slid them onto Charlotte's arms and blew them up. What are those? Asked Maxwell. Water wings, said Zoe. It helps Charlotte keep her head above water. But Charlotte can't go into the lake alone because she can't swim yet. Just like me, thought Fluffy. First graders, do any of you wear those water wings when you go swimming? If you've ever been swimming? I remember when I was little, I would wear those. I had some blue ones. I think they had like happy faces or something on it. Or polka dots, I don't remember. But yeah, I used to wear those water rings too when I went swimming. Zoe took Charlotte into the lake. Wade picked up a yellow water wig. Oh, Wade picked up a yellow water wing. He looked at the water wing. He looked at Fluffy. Don't even think about it, thought Fluffy. What do you think Wade is thinking about doing with that water wing? He's looking at Fluffy, then he's looking at the wing. I think maybe Wade wants to put one on Fluffy. Wade put Fluffy into the middle of the water wing. Maxwell blew it up. Fluffy felt the ring get tight. I feel like a hot dog in a bun, thought Fluffy. Maxwell stopped blowing and tucked in the plug. The boys carried Fluffy into the lake. Now you can swim, Fluffy, Wade said. One little problem, thought Fluffy. Pigs don't swim. Poor Fluffy looks so scared. Wonder what's going to happen. The boys put Fluffy in the water. Fluffy bobbed up and down. Go, Fluffy, said Maxwell and Wade. Uh-oh, thought Fluffy. The boys turned toward the shore. Zoe, Charlotte, look, called Maxwell. Fluffy is swimming, called Wade. A puff of wind blew Fluffy across the lake. When the boys looked back, Fluffy was far away. Oh no! He's going deep into the lake. Oh no, I can only imagine how scared he is right now. Hopefully someone can rescue Fluffy. Oh no, said Maxwell. Hold on, Fluffy, called Wade. We will save you. When? Thought Fluffy. How about now? A dog paddled by. Nice doggy, thought Fluffy. A fish leapt out of the lake. Down, fish, thought Fluffy. A boat roared by. It made big waves. The waves bounced Fluffy around. He was getting dizzy. Gluck, thought Fluffy. Somebody, help this pig! Just then, a hook caught the water wing. Fluffy heard a hissing sound. Air was leaking out. I'm a sinking pig, thought Fluffy. Help! 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 Suddenly, something yanked Fluffy out of the water. The next thing he knew, a girl with a fishing pole was staring at him. He was swinging on the other end of her fishing line. Nice catch, thought Fluffy. Probably the girl thought she caught a fish. The swimming lesson. The girl and her father took Fluffy out of the water wing. They dried him off with a towel. Can I keep him? Said the girl. I will call him Fishy. Fishy? Thought Fluffy. I don't think so. Just then, Wade and Maxwell ran over. That's our guinea pig, said Wade. The girl gave Fluffy to him. Fluffy, said Wade. You're alive. Thank you for saving him, Maxwell told the girl. Bye, Fishy, said the girl. Wade and Maxwell carried Fluffy back to his cage. They fed him an apple. They scratched him behind the ears. Ah, thought Fluffy. A pig could get used to this. That was a close one, said Wade. You know what we have to do? Said Maxwell. We have to teach Fluffy to swim. No way, thought Fluffy. It looked like he was about to take a nap and he woke up when he heard what they were talking about. Wade and Maxwell carried Fluffy back into the lake. This is how I do the crawl, Wade said. Put my face in the water, or blow bubbles through my nose. Through your nose? Thought Fluffy. Then I move my arms and kick, said Wade. Fluffy put his face in the water. He tried to blow bubbles through his nose. He tried to move his arms and kick, but he came up sputtering. Fluffy can't do the crawl like we do, said Maxwell, but maybe he can paddle like a dog. Maxwell held Fluffy under his tummy. Paddle with your paws, he said. Fluffy paddled. And now what? He thought. Maxwell took his hand away. Fluffy started to sink. Maxwell picked him up. I guess guinea pigs don't swim, Wade said. Right, thought Fluffy. Pigs don't swim. Aqua pig. The boys put Fluffy down on the dock. See you later, Fluffy, they said. Then they jumped into the lake and swam off. Zoe and her friends came by. They patted Fluffy and fed him a carrot. We are the Aqua Girls, Zoe told Fluffy. We are going to be in a big water show. Watch what we do. Fluffy watched the Aqua Girls swim out into the lake. They turned over onto their backs. They put one leg up in the air. They pointed their toes. Wow, thought Fluffy. The Aqua Girls floated on their backs. They put both feet up in the air. They reached up with their hands and touched their toes. They sank slowly into the lake. Then they bobbed up again. Cool, thought Fluffy. I wish I could be in a big water show, thought Fluffy. He closed his eyes. Most guinea pigs don't swim, said the announcer. But there is one who does. Put your hands together for the one and only Aqua Pig! The fans clapped and cheered as Aqua Pig paddled out into the lake. He put his face in the water. He blew bubbles through his nose. He moved his arms and kicked. Yay! Called the fans. Aqua Pig turned over onto his back. He put one hind leg up in the air. He pointed his toes. Bravo! Shouted the fans. Aquapig floated on his back. He put both hind feet up in the air. He reached up with his front paws and touched his toes. Aquapig sank slowly into the lake. Hooray for Aquapig! Yelled the crowd. Aquapig bobbed up again. He heard the crowd cheering, Fluffy, Fluffy, Fluffy. Aquapig opened his eyes. Fluffy, Fluffy, Wade was saying. Wake up! You were dreaming. The boys took Fluffy back into the lake. They put him down in a very shallow water. Fluffy's paws touched the sand. Here comes Aquapig, thought Fluffy. Fluffy kept his head up. He kept his feet on the sand. He began to trot through the water. Look, Zoe, called Maxwell. Fluffy learned to swim. Zoe and the Aqua Girls ran over. Is Fluffy doing the crawl? Said Zoe. Not really, said Wade. Is he doing the doggy paddle? Said Zoe. Not exactly, said Maxwell. Then what is he doing? Said Zoe. I call it the pig paddle, thought Fluffy. Just look at him go, said Wade. And that is the end. All right, first grade. Well, I hope you enjoyed not only just this fluffy book, but all the other fluffy books that we read this week. I promise you we will read more fluffy books in the future. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day and have a great weekend as well. All right. Take care.